When I was 18 years old and a freshman in college, I pulled into the dorms one day after work. When I got out of my car, a white van pulled up behind me and asked me if I needed some speakers. I didn't need speakers, but I was dumb, young, curious, and probably a bit naive. These two guys popped open the back of the van and they showed me a van that was just full of speakers. They told me that these speakers were super high-end, state-of-the-art. They told me that there was a miscount back at the warehouse, something wrong with the manifest. They showed me some paperwork, showed me that there's supposed to be 4 speakers in the van, but actually there's 6 sets of speakers in the van. They started spinning this tale and I got suckered in. They told me that they had to sell these speakers quickly because they had to get the count right, match the manifest, before they went off and delivered the speakers or went back to the warehouse or whatever. At that time, I was earning $7.35 an hour. Every single dollar meant a lot to me. I didn't need speakers, but something inside of me took hold. Maybe it was greed, or maybe it was the feeling of wanting to stick it to the man. I'm not entirely sure. They ended up convincing me to buy the speakers. They followed me to an ATM. I took out $160. I gave it to them, and I came back to my dorm and I set up my high-end, top-of-the-line speakers. It turns out they were garbage. I am not the only victim of this scam. It's been around forever. It's known as the white van scam. A lot of people have fallen for this scam. I felt like a sucker. I mean, shoot, I was a sucker. I was an easy mark. I hated that feeling, and I still hate that feeling. Even today, thinking about it right now, I think, God, I was such an idiot. It's funny how some experiences in your life can kind of like leave a huge impression on you. Even if it probably meant nothing to those people. They made a few bucks, scammed me out of some money, not even that much, but it's still, I think about it from time to time, probably more than I should. In fact, that summer after my freshman year of college, I went off to Europe for about 2 months, and I thought about all the time what that extra $160 would have meant on my trip in Europe, because I was living by the skin of my teeth out there. I ran out of money actually with 3 days left on my trip. It's a story for another time, but I ended up having my dad wire me some money just to survive my last 3 or 4 days in Europe. And if I would have had that $160, I would have been okay. I would have made it. I would have survived. So these experiences that we have, of course, they mold us and they show us who we are and what we are. And they teach us about ourselves. And so the other day when I was on Reddit I shouldn't even go on Reddit because it's stupid, but when I was on Reddit and somebody called me a scammer, I was like, what in the world, okay? Like, of course I shouldn't respond to a troll on the internet. It's stupid, but I do think it's kind of funny because everything on this channel has always been very transparent, especially with regards to money. I personally believe. So anyone with half a brain would know I'm not out to scam anyone. Maybe the person just doesn't like me, that's fine. Or maybe they really are that dumb. But in the interest of transparency, I've always said this is how much money I made on my channel, which is not very much. I'm losing money making this content for you guys. But it's fine, I do it because I want to do it. It's fun for me. And it doesn't take very much of my time, as you can tell by the quality of my editing and my script writing and all this stuff. Like, I don't put a lot of effort into it. It's just something to do. I probably should put more effort into it if I want it to be a business, but I don't really. So anyway, however, I did tell you guys at the start of January that I wanted to have a goal for this channel, and I want this goal to be to have this channel buy me an ET5, a NEIO ET5. For a lot of different reasons, but one of them is because the only reason I make any money on this channel is because of NEIO. You know, before I had a NEIO, before I made NEIO videos, this channel didn't make any money. People didn't watch this channel. They don't watch it for me, they watch it for NEIO. So I would like to make the channel have another NEIO car, of course, an ET5 to review and go over and drive and experience. But I'd also like it to be something that we do together with a goal. I told you guys that. And if you have been watching this channel, you also know that I actively discourage you from giving me money for the most part. I don't ever ask for money. The reason I even put up like a PayPal or a Patreon was because people asked me how they could support me. So I did that because people are overwhelmingly kind. Not everybody's a troll. The trolls are few and far between. I also told you when I started this goal for $25,000 to basically buy half of an ET5, I said I would start by seeding an account with $5,000 of my own money into an account. So now our goal is even easier to reach, only $20,000. So let's go over what we've made so far since I haven't done it for the last couple months. In the first 3 months or so, my savings account that I seeded with $5,000 has grown to $5,050. Now that's because I use Yada. I've told you guys a few times. It's a high yield savings account that also has kind of like a lottery involved where you can win money every week. It's kind of like the Powerball. Again, it's free. It's just a bank account, online bank account. And my best week ever earning money on Yada has been about $12, and that was last week actually. So awesome for me. I earned $12 in a savings account that I only deposited $5,000. If you put that in Chase or Wells Fargo or something, you're never gonna get $12. You need like $200,000 to earn $12. You're not gonna earn it in a week. So I mean, it's not much money, but if you have a savings account that you just keep off to the side and you just emergency fund, whatever, you can put it in an account like Yada. You don't have to pay me anything. You just sign up, use my referral code, and you can earn some money, and I can also earn some extra money. Next is AdSense. Since December until now, about 4 months, I've earned $947 on AdSense on YouTube, so a little bit less than $1,000. And every single bit of AdSense money goes back into NEIO stock. I just kind of want to show you the power of dollar cost averaging, hopefully. So far it hasn't been great. That $947 I've earned has turned into $941 because NEIO stock has been, at this point now, it's about flat from where it was in January when I first started buying NEIO stock with my AdSense money this year. It did go down quite a bit, but now it's back up, and I'm basically flat even with the stocks that I've bought using my YouTube revenue. I've also earned about $6.31 on Amazon affiliate links. It hasn't been good for me. I suppose some people can turn it into a lot of money, but for me, I get quite a few clicks, maybe about 100 clicks a month, and not very many purchases that are qualifying. So I've earned about $6 this year, and that has gone back into my Yada savings account along with the Patreon donations that I've gotten. I have 2 backers on Patreon, and again, your money, I don't gamble in the stock market. If you give me money, it goes directly into a high yield savings account, just so we can have money in different places and see how it grows and see if we can turn it into $25,000 and an ET5. So I don't want anybody to feel like a sucker. I don't want anybody to feel like they've been scammed by me. So if you have been scammed by me, I'm sorry for that. I would encourage you, if you've been scammed by me, to notify CoffeeZilla. He's a pretty big YouTuber. He uncovers a lot of scams. Have him investigate me and my channel. It'd probably be a big boost to my viewership, actually, to be honest. So if he can uncover how I've scammed you, that would be fantastic. CoffeeZilla, if you're out there, please investigate me. And if you do feel like I'm not scamming you and you do want to contribute a few bucks my way, I mostly discourage it, but some people, they're super kind and insistent and they want to support me. And so you can give me the money and it will go to my high yield savings account, and I will put it into the spreadsheet every month, and I'll show you guys the graph and how much money we earn. Hopefully it'll become an ET5. So if you want to get in on the scam, come on, you can pay me. And of course, as always, you can support me without paying any money just by signing up for a bank account. A test drive of a NEIO or buy a NEIO using my referral link, any of my referral links, everything's in the description. So if you've been scammed, please tell us a story in the comments. How have you been scammed previously? It might be interesting to see and educational for a lot of people to know different scams that are out there. The white van scam, super common, embarrassing. I'm not proud of the fact that I was scammed by those people, probably tweaker, meth head guys, but they talked fast and they were slick and they got me. So, but ever since then, any other scams that I may have been taken in on, I'm not smart enough to realize I was scammed. So thankfully, I either haven't been scammed or I'm too dumb to realize I've been scammed. Just know if something's too good to be true, it probably is. And if you feel like giving me $3 a month is too good to be true, I guess it is. I guess it is. ET7 sales, apparently pretty good. I don't know. I haven't seen any on the street yet. Shanghai lockdown. Shenzhen, pretty much not locked down, but very, very many regulations and rules for coronavirus. I've been tested every other day for the past week or two since I've been back from Hainan. And that's it. I'll try to update again every month about my progress towards an ET5. Hopefully NEIO stock will continue to come back and go up, and that $947 that I've invested will become $2,000 and $4,000. But I'm going to keep on investing every month, and we'll see how DCA-ing goes. So bye-bye, and thank you. I appreciate you. All of you except for that one guy. No, I appreciate you too. Thanks for watching, because I even make money just by you watching my video. So If you think I'm a scammer, you can hate watch me. How about that? That'd be cool. All right, bye-bye.